Y'all can't say we can't watch emergency vehicles and y'all watch emergency vehicles. How that work? How does that work, baby? Y'all on the road too. Back up. On this side. Now y'all on the same side. Y'all don't get off. Sit over here. Now y'all don't get on that side. Y'all want to get off.
Officers down there that about themselves, just be aware. 5601, they turned around and walked across again. You're not the way we won't either. 5601, you got 5 more rifles walking towards you.
We can't see. We can't see. We can't see, you whore.
United Railroad Guard. The Louisville Metro Police Department has been given an order to disperse. Please disperse. This is the United Railroad Guard.
On the order of move. Listen up, folks.
Please disperse.
We will slowly back up. On the order to move, we will slowly back up.
You got him on the rear?
Get that motherfucking light off my face. Bitch! Motherfucker! What? What? You heard me, bitch! What you do? Yeah, bitch!
Slowly. Watch the line. Rest the line.
Moving back, guys. Good. Watch out, Beth. You good? You good?
I'm good.
Back, you got cars behind you.
Yeah, one of these cars is starting to run too.
Nice and slow, guys.
Get out of the roadway! The rest of stuff followed us. She can follow us, we ain't gonna do nothing.
Because you're not funny. Nice and slow. Keep it professional, guys. Nice and slow.
Go on squad 2.
Keep moving back.
Get out of the road! Get out of the road!
Out of the road!
Get out of the road! Get out of the road or go to jail!
1 of our, I believe it's 1 of
Left
our.
side, dress it up. Left side, dress it up.
Back up to closer to Hess, please.
I'll say if you guys can back up a
Bring up to the air off
a little bit
Can you back
faster.
up closer to
Just kind
Hess?
of
Air off
busting them
Can you
up
back
right
up
there.
closer to Hess?
Thank you.
Correction, closer to her. It's 27.
Keep it dressed up, guys. Good job. Good job, guys.
Ain't nobody wants to call.
Keep coming back to the last house here.
Yeah, car behind you again.
One more yard.
Right
One more yard. One more yard. Good job, guys. Good job.
Never happened. This is haircut. One's in this one. That squad's losing both of y'all already. Someone's in one car. Oh, right behind you. That one right there. You're right. Got you, bro. Let's go, bro. We're gonna pull in.
Bring it back to ALT. Let's hold back here at this intersection for a little bit.
We're gonna be forward back here.
That way, if they move forces to come back around.
Let's let them roll until we get out of this. All we did was feed it to their plan for their video. That's all they wanted. That's all they wanted. That's all they wanted.
Squad leader, slow!
Oh, yeah.
Squad one, close.
Squad two! Squad two! Squad three! Post!
Squad four, post.
Squad one, where are you at? There we are. Oh, they got rid of the tree. That was a big tree. What? There's a huge tree.
Yeah.
There. He's got grass.
Man, I was thinking the same thing as you said that.
No, there was. There was like.
Yeah, guys. This is pretty much, as you see, this is all we were trying to do.
Y'all got two on the left that are two with each car.
We literally just wanted to have a march, a quick little march for one. But a quick little march from the Allies house all the way down to quick little bitch Mitch house, aka Mitch's bitch. Before we can do any of that, or by the time we got there, these K-gas niggas got here and started blocking 3 roads. And then got mad at us because we were on one street, but yet they blocked 3 streets, you know, just to have a conversation with us. And he almost hit that truck earlier when he tried to back up. Oh, K-gas can't drive. But yeah, but before we go, this is your scene once again. You see people leaving. You see people following the directions that they give, and yet they still sit here and block the road. Do you see who's blocking the road currently, people? Am I tripping? You know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But currently, if you wanted to get home earlier, you could get home. Right now, you cannot get home if you live on this street. So who's blocking the street right now? You feel me? Like, stop making laws for yourself. Like, literally. It's sad. But at the end of the day, guys, I appreciate you all for watching. Once again, this night was brought to you and sponsored by CTES. Bow for Brianna. Go check it out on YouTube. Don't know if it'll be on any other platforms yet, but right now you
will continue shining its white light down Bedford, and the helicopter providing above light.
Is it blocked off down there too? I can't go straight to get out of here?
For now.
It's blocked off?
For now. Yeah, I think the riot vehicle is slowly moving away. But you can make an exit down this road.
Oh, I can't. I was just
I'm sorry. Let me restate that. I have a gut feeling that you can make an exit down this road.
What, this one behind us?
Yeah.
Well, see, I didn't want to do it because they just walked by. Whenever they were walking by, I asked them whenever we was up there, I said, I got the baby. Can I just please go? And they let me get in the car. But as they was walking by, they was like, oh, she got weed in her car. She got a kid in the car. So I didn't want to. I don't know.
Okay, now the riot vehicle's coming down here, so that clears that exit. Yeah.
Thank you.
You bet. You have a good evening. Vroom. How many are here? I would guesstimate 125, maybe a little less. Maybe 106. 106 people. That's my final guesstimation. The protesters have not left. I'm actually walking back to them now. Evening.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Are they leaving down here?
They did.
They are?
Yes. I'm sorry, Tony, is what happening exactly?
This protest response near the home of Attorney General Daniel Cameron. We do have individuals blocking the roadway on private residential lawns.
Just follow, right here.
And the move. You know, seeing CTES's video put together on, the white sheet on this particular driveway was nice. I'm glad he's happy with it. It turned out really nice. LMPD came in and then, saying that, get out of the side of the street, one side, and then they backed away. Riot vehicle backing away too. I was happy about that, obviously. I'm not sure what's to happen right now, but hey, block party.
Yeah, we're here.
Or house party. Driveway party? Party.
Yeah, pavement party.
There it is. I was going to take a little stroll down there and come right back, see what's happening.
Yeah,
But it looks clear. Oh. Indeed. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll stay here. But always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
And you enjoy.
Stay safe.
I'll try my hardest. Hey.
What's up?
You want to talk about it now?
Oh, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow there's an event happening on you want me to talk about this?
Yeah, Olive Hill, say Olive Hill.
Tomorrow's an event happening in Oliveville, Kentucky, and the organizer of that event is standing with me here. You recognize him with the cross over his shoulder usually, but ladies and gentlemen, D. Garrett.
Hey, what's up with y'all, man? Hey, I'm holding the protest out in Olive Hill tomorrow. If you want to go, meet us at the square at 11. We're going to be leaving by 12, man. I would like for y'all to come out, show out. You know, I need y'all, man, to come out, man. I really appreciate it. It's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be amazing. And I got something else in the midst where people are coming to me saying that they would like to do this more often, where we take Breeway to these racist spots, you know. And I want to do this. Let's do this. Let's come together, man, and start hitting these little towns up, man.
And tell me, what is the goal of tomorrow's event?
Tomorrow, man, if we could just bless one person, man, that'll come up and be like, you know what? I want to know more about your background. I want to know more about this. Like, man, can you really break down why y'all do this, man? And we could change the heart of one person. That's the main deal about this. It's to help bring unity. But we got to confront racism to do that, you know? How can somebody know that they racist or prejudiced and they never been put to the test? If they ain't never had a black person in front of them saying Black Lives Matter, how would you know? How do you know if you got discrimination in your heart if you've never been put to the test? So what we doing tomorrow, we putting Olive Hill to the test. I want to open up them communications, what's the word, man? The conversations. I want to open up them conversations, man, to help bring unity. And this is what it's about, man. So if you want to go, man, Olive Hill, meet at the square tomorrow at 11.
It seems like, something I've seen in your heart in Grayson, Kentucky and Louisville, Kentucky is you're willing to step up there to those who may disagree with you, who may not know you. You'll walk right up to them and start the conversation, and that seems to be the goal for tomorrow's event. Is that true?
Man,
It's something I've always appreciated about you, G.
I mean,
D.
One thing about it, man,
D. God.
One thing about it, man, listen. We need to do this. This need to be done. We need to show people, especially if they racist, the KKK, all that, we need to show them that we ain't scared. You feel me? They don't want us to come out there. And when they start seeing us coming to their territory and standing up for what's right, I bet you stuff will start changing. When we start going to these neighborhoods where these racist police, they family live at and all this and that, I bet you stuff start changing. When we start putting pressure on them, I bet you stuff start changing. And that's what I'm about, man. And so if you want to get down with that, man, hit me up. Hit me up, man, because it's not just about us. It's not just about us. It's about our baby's future. Even if they white, it's about they baby's future. Even if they Mexican, it's about they baby's future. You feel me? Let's do this, man. We got to do this change, man. We got to do this. We got to take this to these royal areas, man.
I appreciate it so much, D. You have yourself a pleasant night. I'll see you out there tomorrow.
I got you, brother. Thank you.
How's it going?
At 6 and Jefferson at the square to make the ride out to Olive Hill, Kentucky, to have the conversations that are necessary. D. Garrett will be leading the way. Seems that, as you see down there, that shining white light, that is that same riot vehicle down there, keeping surveillance on the street, as I assume they would. Keys?
Yes.
Gotcha.
She would have kept me warm and enjoyed this walk. I know sometimes when I'm walking quickly, my stream gets glitchy, so what's it looking like for everybody? Puppy Marcher. Raccoon tails. Oh, I think he's a furry. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Probably part of his Halloween costume. Black Lives He eats the rich. No glitches, yay! Yeah, I think it just like sometimes takes a few minutes and then the glitching stops. Like if I start my stream out running or walking quickly, it gets glitchy. Thanks, David. How are you doing, David?
Fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, justice, no peace.
That's what we got done tonight.
It's a valiant effort. I appreciate that, as I assume
Appreciate you
everyone
all,
down
too.
here does as well. I think that right there is another example of people making a valiant effort to keep lives safe, to keep people safe. They may go unnoticed or unheard or unseen, but it's just yet again proof that people are moving out there, making change, in small and large, and consistent efforts. I will be signing off now and be here with everyone.
And by the way, just so you know, you think there's a lot of people. We are going to win this state, and we are going to win 4 more great years in the White House. And by the way, just so you know, you think there's a lot of people here? 20,000. There's about 25,000 outside trying to get in. Would anybody like to give them their place? Would anybody like to be nice? No? No. At the debate this week, the American people saw the contrast between a 47-year-old career politician, if you call him that, who used public office to enrich himself, and a businessman who entered the public space. We entered a public space to do a great job for our country and our people, right? Did anybody see the debate by any chance? Good, right? They had a poll. I shouldn't say this, but I should. Maybe I should. 91% to 9%. And I'm saying, how did the 9% get in there? For the last half century, Joe Biden has been outsourcing your jobs, opening your borders, and sacrificing American blood and treasure in endless, foreign, ridiculous wars. I fight for the middle class. Biden is you know what he does, right? I think he's fighting. He's actually fighting, I think, for Hunter, for the family. Biden and his cronies, what they've done is a disgrace. And frankly, what the media has done is more of a disgrace. Think of it. Think of it. There has never been a more egregious assault on our people, on our country, than what the media is doing, because they refuse to write about his corruption. And they'll write anything. They'll write falsely about us, but they refuse to write about his corruption. And now you can add big tech. Add big tech. Section 230, add big tech. In 2016, Wisconsin voted to fire this depraved political establishment, and you elected an outsider as your president who is finally putting America first. We're doing it. I had a much easier life than this, I'll be honest with you. I thought this might have been a little bit easier. I didn't know the swamp was that deep and that vicious. They spied in my campaign. They did all sorts of things nobody could believe. It's never happened ever in the history of our country. And no president, this should never happen to another president. This should never, ever be allowed to happen to another president. Let's see what happens. And now on top of it, we have the Biden deal. Pretty crazy. But you know what? Nobody, no administration, listen to that sound. It's coming so far away. Yeah. This should never happen to another president again. Should never happen. They spied on our campaign. Long before I won, we won. And what's even worse, after we went, that's when it really got going. A bunch of really crooked, bad people. But you know what? That's draining the swamp one by one, one by one, one by one. But you never told me it was going to be like this. You work hard, you raise your families, you follow our laws, you support your church, you serve your community, and you give your love. Now you finally have a president that is loyal to you in return, and I am. And by the way, there's some interesting things happening. Look at them back there. Look at all those cameras. They're raring. They're raring to go. Look at all those lights. They're very nervous when I'm talking because, you know, that red light's on, and then they say, get ready to turn it off just in case. Get ready to turn it off. No, but they're seeing things that are happening. Florida's looking great, you know? They're saying, what's going on in Florida? They're saying, what's going on in North Carolina? It's looking great. Looking fantastic, right? It's looking great. What's going on in Pennsylvania's looking great. Pennsylvania. We're a little worried about Philadelphia because a lot of bad things happen in Philadelphia over the years, you know. We got to watch Philadelphia. I love Philadelphia. I went to school in Philadelphia, but we got to watch it. There's a lot of things going on in Philadelphia. They're watching. They're all watching. And Iowa is looking fantastic, right? Farmers. Nebraska looking great. No, the whole farm. The farmers are looking good. We did a lot for the farmers. $28 billion to the farmers from China, directly from China. Thank you very much. Thank you, China. No, it's looking good. Michigan today, right? You saw that? The poll, 2 points up in Michigan. 2 points up. And a place called Wisconsin. You ever hear of Wisconsin? Up, way up. It's looking good. So let's see what happens, but they're getting a little nervous back there, the fake news. They don't like this. They said this wasn't supposed to happen. This is going even faster than it did 4 years ago. Remember that? Remember that great evening? Remember the great? We started with you very early. They announced you very early, right? They announced Wisconsin very early. But they had Florida. Florida has gone to Donald Trump, and they're going, oh my, what happened? Remember, we were supposed to lose Florida by a lot. Florida has gone to Donald Trump easily, actually, right? Remember Ohio? I just left Ohio. By the way, we got you your football. Congratulations today. At Ohio, they had congratulations too. Ohio State did great. You did great. I wouldn't want to come to one of these two places if you lost the game. Just so you know, I got the Big Ten back. I also got the Pac-12 back. And you know how that happened, right? Sleepy Joe Biden, when he heard they canceled the season, the Big Ten, I was working on China and other things, so if you don't mind, I didn't know too much about it.
Can I get the number? Don't kill yourself.
Just like bad cops, they don't ruin the fun.
We're going to make the right one eventually. For thousands of years, we're all trying to do something.
Brother's not Jacob or Sam. Hey, Bubba, you know what you should do? You should go on Sam works with LA Times, and then Jacob works
They're homeless. They're homeless. How about I put the old Bible in a school? You got no one. You don't have anyone. Biden, we don't support Biden. You don't support Trump. Who do you support? I don't know. You're homeless. Homeless. Who are you? You can't run the whole world. What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? Absolutely nothing. She works for the whole country.
Positive, and then 15 minutes later, approximately, I said, how's he doing, Doc? He's fine. He's perfect. But that's what happened.
You can't blame the whole country for freedom. You can't blame every country.
I don't know that he does. I don't know that he does.
Name something good about Trump. Name something good about Trump. Name something good about Trump. Nothing's one-sided. That's what the media wants you to believe, and that's what's dividing us. Nothing else. We would all hear what people hug reported by him. If we came to a Trump campaign, a Biden campaign, they would burn us alive in a Trump campaign and a Biden campaign. Saudi Arabia. The media makes you think we're the racists. We're all becoming friends. Where's the Nazi flags? Where? Where are all the white supremacists? Where's one white guy here? One, two. Look at all these colored people. No more. Wake up! I think they're gonna have yes, color. Not just black, it's brown, it's yellow, it's lots of colors. Black's not the only color by the 4 years. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, beat sucks. Beat sucks. America could be greedy, but it's one of the greatest countries in the world. You got one of the greatest. Yes, it is. I've been everywhere. I'm not from here. I've traveled the world to get here.
As a black woman for human rights, I see this fucked up country. I see all the technology that we have. I see all of the resources. I have a mind, and I know that I'm better future is possible.
What do you do for a living? Countries I know that explains.
And so therefore, I say that the politics we will not get there with politics.
Why? There are other countries that are like that. That won't work. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's been tried for thousands of years. Of course it has. It hasn't been tried. You're one way you want to tweak it. It's going to make all the difference. It's not. It always comes back to powerful and socialism, the government got the superpower. And all the people are being used and pushed. Opposition! Bring it back!
come here more than anybody else.
It's not all about
Why would
race.
blacks come here if it's so racist? How could Obama become president if it's so racist?
Tell me to leave.
How did Obama become president if it's so racist?
Black. You hate it here. Leave. It's simple. It's called math. It's logic.
You're putting a lot of words in my mouth.
Listen.
This one told me.
If we turn it to socialism, you don't think there'll be any racism? If we become socialism, racism's going to disappear? No, but you said this system has got racist in it and all this shit in it. Racist this, racist. Socialism will have racist too. It's human nature. Just don't be naive. Don't be naive. Bullshit. It could be more racist. It could be more racist. I don't think so. I don't think so. Look at the lines in the, when Gorbachev is. No. No.
Are you guys loud? We're not listening.
Send them back to the farm.
What kind of a person would a Canyon Arrow be in real life? What kind of a car? Not a person. Well, it would have to be like a Hummer, of course, a Hummer limo, but there's probably a better answer for that. I think I got it. A Unimog. A Unimog. Unimog was a kind of an all-terrain military SUV.
To help Joe, because Joe's doing so I'm doing numerous of these a day. I was about to tell you, in the last 2 or 3 days, I said, let's do 5. We can't take a chance. 5. You know what 5 is? 5 rallies. These aren't like 5, like say hello to 5 people. These are 25, 30, 35,000. We had a 41,000. And the only thing that stops us, look at the size. The only thing that stops us is the configuration. Or we could have tripled this number. In Ohio, we could have had 4 times, and it was just like this, but we could have had 4 times the number. The people in the streets that couldn't get, it's amazing. Something's going on, and they see it. Something's going on. They see it. They just asked me at the plane, I did a little quick press conference, you know. I get ready. You got to get ready, because if they're always going for the kill. Every question is the kill, the kill. Well, let's see if we can get them with this one. You know, they've been trying. They've been trying for a lot of years, haven't they? They've been trying for a lot of years. But at the plane, and they said, you know, these crowds are incredible. It's really amazing. And they said, one of them said, something's going on. And something is going on. There's a spirit for our country. I don't even think you saw this. I mean, I know for a fact you didn't see this 4 years ago, because as good as 4 years ago, that was incredible, the best ever. The best ever. This is much better. This is stronger. This is stronger. This is stronger than it ever was. There has never been anything like it. There's never been anything like it. I was going to say, so Barack Hussein Obama showed up to help Sleepy Joe. Because Sleepy Joe's only capable of doing 1 or 2 of these every 3 or 4 days, right? And he never leaves Delaware. I like Delaware very much. But he never leaves. It's Joe Biden. I said, where's he going to be? Where? He's going to be in Delaware, about 2 minutes from his house, 2 minutes from the basement. So anyway, so I get a call, and they say, sir, I have a little bad news. What? Barack Hussein Obama has come in, and he's going to start campaigning for Sleepy Joe. I said, let me ask you this. Look, he's coming in. He's coming in. But first of all, he didn't endorse him. You know, he's vice president, wouldn't endorse him. And then after he won, he wouldn't endorse him. You know, it took him like a long time, right? You know why? Because Obama was in shock that this guy won. He was in shock. It took him about 2 months to figure out what the hell happened. He said, I can't believe it. First he said, Joe, you don't have to do this. Remember the famous, Joe, don't do it. You don't have to do this. You don't have to run. Please, Joe, don't do it. And don't forget, this is his 2nd or 3rd attempt. And when he was at prime time, which was never very good, because any senator will tell you that his prime was not good. But in prime time, he got 1%. We used to call him 1% Joe. And now that it's 50%, he's at 50%. And at 50%, he wins. You explain, is politics crazy or what? And you know, on the debate, that last question about oil, right? And I was very proud of myself because I went a whole thing and I was very nice. I got credit for being nice. Well, I got a lot of credit. Right? Right, Rick? Got a lot of credit. Because, you know, the first time I was more aggressive, which I happen to like better because you got to get it over with. You don't get it done. But you know who liked my performance the first time better? The Hispanics. And I'm doing great with Hispanics. 78%. They love the first. They want that strong. They're tough, smart. But, you know, so we go through the whole thing, and he made a couple of mistakes, but it wasn't bad. And then the last question happened. I said, are you looking to get off oil? He said, yes, we have to do that. I said, oh, you do? This is a big moment. And I said, I hope you're watching Texas and Pennsylvania. And by the way, you don't have to worry about it quite as much. But you know what you do? You want to keep your gasoline down. You want to keep your heating bills down, right? But Ohio was watching, too, because they do a lot of fracking. And then I played a clip that some of you saw. I don't know if we'll have it up today, but I think it might be too cold to put it up if you want another show. But basically, he said all the way along, right? He talked about fracking. All the way along, we will not frack under any circumstance, right? I mean, you couldn't be. I said, he's really against frack. Basically, he's against oil. You know, in Texas, he's against oil, guns, and God. And then the fake news said, they're doing very well in Texas. It's even. I don't think it's even. You know, I speak to the governor. This governor said, it's not even. It's not even close. But how can you be against oil, right? Gun, Second Amendment, and God? That's not a good, that doesn't work here either, by the way, does it? So anyway, he said he's against fracking, and then he gets the nomination because Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren, a super liberal, decided that she hated Bernie and she wanted to destroy Bernie. Poor Bernie, this guy. He should get the award for sportsmanship. No, it happened twice, right? And he always takes it so well, you know. He doesn't mind losing. He doesn't mind losing. He's a good sport. But it happened to him. She would, because had she gotten out before Super Tuesday, she took votes away from him.
You're respecting this. Why is he telling you what to do?
You're Tony. If I get too close to you, you say step back, I'll step back. Why is he telling you what to do? Let's go. We got a conversation. Let's go. That's matter, Lisa. Huh? What? You see your master? Why don't you listen to him? No, why are you listening to that guy? I should listen to you, right? No, you should listen to the other girls that just talk. Hey.
I don't fucking know. I'm like, trying to figure out. The government don't push it.
No, not sure.
Oh, Tokyo place called Very Chiquito. Okay. Cool.
I'm just letting you know. Back to the front.
What's up, Los Angeles? Thank you for tuning in. This is a peaceful march to bring attention to the victims of the police in Los Angeles and surrounding areas. Over 600 people were killed in the past decade by police in unjust, questionable, and outright murderous situations. The protest is back there because I'm walking in front of it because I don't want to stand there.
Yeah, take what they're dishing out. They're telling us this shit. And are we saying the same thing? He gets all
She's here free. She can leave and come anytime she wants. I don't think she can do that. I don't think you can come and leave. Let's see you leave without him and him. Let's see you leave without him and him. Let's see. She can. Yeah, there you go. Let's see you leave without them. That's the new KKK right there. KKK. Let's see you leave without your man. KKK party right there. I got a question. I got a question. Do you even know what racism is? What is it? What's the definition? False. It means false. Due to the color of somebody's skin is either they're inferior or superior. Somebody feels that they're superior to an inferior group due to the color of their skin. You have no idea what racism is. Yeah, you're racist.
Racism is a socioeconomic.
Okay, but you called me a house nigger. That's not racist?
I called you a Negro.
A Negro. That's still racist, man.
That's racist. That's so racist.
You guys like to be identified as something as pigs and dogs and whatever type of species you want to be? I identify as a black American. Bona fide black Republican. Okay? I'm a man first. Man first. I never disrespected Jews. I never disrespected Jews, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know.
I'm not racist against him.
Yeah.
I'm not racist.
So, like I said before.
You're not. Don't say that.
Like I said before, and I'll say it again, they got bread lines and back soup for you in Venezuela and Cuba. You can go ahead and go there. They will gladly take you. And then you probably be rushing your ass back and be like, oh yeah, let's continue to make bread.
You think you're free because you can buy shit?
Free because you can buy stuff. It's called capitalism. Everything on your body is due to capitalism, man. So there's nothing you can say. If you don't like capitalism, get butt naked on the streets because that's pretty much what it is. Okay? Stop taking the blue pill, start taking some red pills, and see how you feel. And by the way, this is probably gonna hurt her the most. Want me to say it? Can I say it? Want me to say it? Should I say it? Should I say it? This is gonna hurt her. Talk 2020, baby.
All day. Hey, 40 years.
It's not hey. It's not hey. It's a man. He's a man.
Hey for horses.
He's a man. Hey for horses. He's a man.
Some gonna cry. It's gonna hurt so bad.
Alright, looks like you guys gotta go. Your boss is telling you gotta go. Your white boss is telling you gotta go. That guy thinks a fucking pimp. Your master is telling you to bring you here and take you guys home.
Your master said you gotta go.
Ilhan Omar. She likes Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar gotta go. Ilhan Omar. She does look like Ilhan Omar. Anti-American. Yes, your pimp needs you. Yeah. Bro, take your, put a leash.
Black Lives Matter is the KKK in blackface.
white guy talking about Black Lives Matter. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like he knows.
Ilhan Omar, Nation of Islam. Ilhan Omar.
I definitely,
Ilhan Omar.
I listened to a little Hard Earth.
There's no point. Ilhan Omar.
No fighting, just talking.
There's no point.
You have a right to
The Socialist Club is across the street. The Socialist Club is across the street. The Socialist Club is across the street. Nation of Islam. That's what it is. That's Nation of Islam. That's Nation of Islam. Nation of Islam. Nation of Islam. Ilhan Omar is an anti-American piece of shit. Anti-American. 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 Anti-American.
Wait, 6 feet between you.
Guys,
it doesn't matter where you're from.
Guys,
Stop it.
they got no plans. They just want to create a socialist club. They want a socialist club, and they're trying to get us to come to their socialist club. You guys, we don't care about their socialist club. Let them go create their club. Go create your own. Their socialist club is full of racism,
Let her do that.
full of stupidity, full of ignorance. Trump 2020, 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 Now we see the face. Welcome, welcome. Now you're one of us. Yes, yes. Now you're one of us. You're one of us. Welcome, welcome. It's hard. It's okay. It's hard waking up. It's hard waking up, but good morning, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. 44 years, 47 years. 47 years and nothing. Joe Biden didn't do anything. Racist! Racist! Nation of Islam! Nation of Islam! Your white pimp is here! Your white pimp is here! White pimp is here! Your white pimp is here! Your white pimp is here! You gotta know! Fuck Nation of Islam! Fuck Nation of Islam! That's what I gotta say. Fuck Ilhan Omar! You gotta go! You gotta go! Your white boss is here! Take you home!
This sign right here?
Racist! Don't touch my shit, bitch! Racist!
Racist, bitch!
Racist! Don't call her a bitch! I called you a bitch! Racist! Racist! You're racist! You're racist! I am! Racist! You're racist! You are racist! Niggers! You are racist! You're an enemy! I never used the N-word in my life, you racist! She's a racist! 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 Racist!
you see black people. You see black people. The KKK using them. Used by them. Yes, the new KKK, the Democratic Party.
Yes, honey.
You're a white guy. Hey. Watch your horse.
Hair for horses.
Go home to mommy. That's enough. It's time to go home. Go home to mommy.
This is their home. They got nowhere else to go.
All right, that's I'm your boss. Which way should they go? Boss, which way should they go? Boss, which way should they go? Which way should they go, boss? Boss, which way should they go? Your boss, catch the bus. Your boss is telling you where to go. Yeah, your boss. Let him lead you. Yeah, your boss. Let the white guy tell you what to do. Yeah, let the white guy tell you what to do.
Whose agenda are you following?
Let the white guy tell you what to do.
Whose agenda are you following?
Let the white guy tell you what to do. Let the white guy tell you what to do.
Whose agenda?
Let the white guy tell you what to do.
Whose agenda are you following? That's the new KKK.
Destroy them. Go home to mommy. USA. USA. USA.
People can be so crazy. How many views do you get for the argument? For the argument?
It's a little over 300 watches.
For what you guys are going to do to each other come election night. Election violence is a third world thing normally. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you believe there is systemic racism in law enforcement?
Absolutely. Joe Biden's staffers, they gave money to a fund to help bail out accused criminals.
Kamala Harris was working to help the instigators, the criminals, get out of jail.
Everyone beware, because they're not going to stop.
The only person who defended the police is Trump.
I have had overwhelming support from police my whole career up until this year.
We can reduce the responsibilities assigned to the police.
say, I'll go all way. Come on now, people.
Weren't criminals or murderers, you know, they weren't committing crimes.
LAPD must be stopped. Raise them up, y'all. Raise them up.
At least not violent
Raise them
crimes,
up, y'all.
you know.
LAPD must be stopped.
LAPD must be stopped.
They were killed unjustly. Yeah, just
For those of you who are still paying attention to what's
and brought them the hell out of our country back to the thousands. And working for ICE, these, ICE is, they're heroes. They really are. And they're tough as hell, but they love our country. And I mean, I see some of my friends up here, they're tough too. You don't want the job. They will go into what they call a nest. And all of a sudden you see fists flying, you see everything going, and then our guys walk out and they bring them out. Sometimes they can't bring them out. They're so dangerous, we don't want to take a chance they come back. So we end up putting them in jail for a long time, and it's not a good situation because we have to pay a fortune for it, but we can't bring them back because we don't trust the places we're bringing them. Today, we're tremendously honored to be joined by more than 300 brave men and women of law enforcement. I especially want to recognize Danilo Cardenas, who is a very, very special person. He's a National Latino Police Officers Milwaukee chapter, a fantastic man. Pat Yos of the Fraternal Order of Police, and Sage Hill of the National Troopers Coalition. I have the endorsement of these groups and almost every group all over the country. New York City's finest endorsed me. First time they've ever endorsed a presidential candidate. New York City's finest. And all they want to do is do their job. They want to do their job, but they don't want to do their job and lose their pensions, lose their families, lose their life. Chicago police endorsed me. Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, every place. I asked Joe in one of the debates, the first one, I said, Joe, just name one law enforcement group that's endorsing you. He couldn't do it. Then I said, Joe, say the words, law and order. Just say the words. He couldn't do it, right? Couldn't do it. No, I don't want to do that. No, really, you don't want to do that? No. And we're saving the suburbs. You know, they say, President Trump may not be doing well with suburban women. I said, I think I'm doing very well. I was given a phony interview, so I released the whole tape. I was given it because we had our cameras shooting too. That was pretty cool, actually, because you can see how horrible these people are. But I was given an interview, and the person doing it, who cares? But the person doing it said, you were pleading with suburban women. I said, I wasn't pleading. No, you were saying, please, please like me. No, I said this. I said, suburban women, you should love me for what I'm doing because I'm saving the suburbs. I'm saving the suburbs. Unless you want a project near you, you ever see these things where they have the beautiful little houses and by the way, 30% of the people living in the suburbs are minority groups, African American, Asian.
And they were pretty chill. The police were actually like helped people protest safely. However, if it's about police, they respond in America with cruel viciousness. This is downtown LA by City Hall. Don't mind me, officer. I'm having breakfast. Big reason why the police like have these around protests. It's not just to watch the protesters. I mean, typically they know exactly where all the protesters are. I mean, it's not that hard to track a crowd of 500 people yelling, moving at 1 mile per hour. It's to so they circle around to intimidate, make it noisy, harder to communicate. When you can't communicate, then it's more difficult to organize. Sorry. What do you want? I'm right here. Got some sugar in my bloodstream. Emma Status. Cliff Bar. That was a rookie. No, that was a builder bar. Vegan protein bar. 280 calories, 16% of your daily sodium. I think 15% of your carbs, 20 grams of protein. Absolutely mediocre. Not my favorite. Not that great for the body or the mind necessarily, but I haven't eaten since like last night. I mean, I had 4 potatoes. I did that on purpose because I knew I'd have to be up early. So, you know, in other circumstances, police might help out with traffic, but because this is a Black Lives Matter protest, they will not. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes. Beverly Hills Police Department, to their credit, and Pasadena Police Department, I got beefs with both of y'all, but I got beefs with both of y'all, and you also helped out with traffic at the last 2 protests I was at, so good job for doing your job. I mean, like, here comes the big bus. Let the bus through! Let the bus through! BLM protests in LA aim to let public transportation through because people ride the bus. And in LA, if you don't have a car and you're riding the bus, and you probably have extra issues in your life compared to those that are rich enough, wealthy enough to drive a car. And I'm not being sarcastic in any way. Do you need battery?
Huh?
Do you need battery?
I have a pack.
Okay. Just checking.
I was gonna run out during the speeches. I borrowed Jean's phone, and then she went and got a portable charger.
Oh, okay. Like she went and bought one?
Yeah. Probably good to have.
Yeah, I bring 2.
Yeah. I gotta think of it like memory cards for a normal shoot.
Yeah. Well, I had that bar and I drank this entire bottle of water, and I still feel that damn thing in my throat. I'll save this for when that water comes back. You know what I mean? Yeah, bus riders do matter. If I'm gonna get out of the way of anyone, it will be the poor. Not people with tons of privilege. We are going on a serious hike here in LA. If you just tuned in, then hi there. My name is Precious, and the Los Angeles band Precious Child. You are watching the Precious Child channel. That's the name of my band.
You know, China was supposed to, in 2019, I tell this all the time because I've seen it for years. 10 years ago, you go back and look. In 2019, China was going to take over the U.S. The economy was going to be much larger than ours. And I got involved 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago, and it was just the reverse. We were going up leaps and bounds. We were doing better. We tariffed them. We did all sorts of things. But they were supposed to catch us, right? 2019, for years they were saying 2019, 2019. Didn't work out that way, but then we had the plague came over, and we will never forget it. We will never, ever forget it. If we win, Wisconsin wins. If we win, America wins. It's very simple. Under my leadership, we achieved the most secure border in U.S. history, and we are now finishing the wall. It's almost complete. We're doing 10 miles a week. And Mexico is paying for the wall. You know, they like to say.
What make me believe that your voice counts? Make some noise. If you believe that your voice counts, let me hear your voice. Because every voice matters. Every voice matters. Every voice matters. Now we got to teach our children that their voice matters. They are our future. We need to understand what time it is. Say what time it is. Well, what time is it? Time for change. It's time for change. It's time for change. Say it's time for change. You better say it's time for change. It's time for us to make a difference. Right now. That's right. It's time right now. We can't wait for tomorrow. We can't wait any longer. Change is right now. Right now. You are making a difference. When are you making a difference? Right now. When are you making a difference? Right now. You gonna put change on the back burner? No. Are you sure? Yes. We got an opportunity to make change right now. Right now. Right here in our own communities, right here in our own schools, right here in our own government, right here in our own organizations. We can't depend on nobody else. Change starts with you. Change starts with me. It starts right here. We make the difference. We make the difference. And you got to believe that you make this difference. If it ain't for you, and it ain't for me, and it ain't for him, it ain't for her, it ain't for your grandmother, your grandfathers, your children, your mothers, your sisters, your uncles, it's us that's going to change this. It is humanity that's going to make the change. Don't look for nobody else to make the change. You make the change. You make the change. I want to hear it. You make the change. You make the change. I make the change. We make the change. It is us who's going to make this change. It is our society that's going to be affected. I'm talking about it's our, we, and us. I want to hear that. It's our, we, and us. That's plural, y'all. That is plural. That don't mean it's a me, and a I. That means it's going to take every single one of us to make a difference in our own community. We can't depend on nobody else. We've got to depend on ourselves to make the difference. And so I'm saying to you tonight that every single one of you, look at your neighbor. Look at your neighbor. Look who's standing next to you. Introduce yourself to your neighbor. Some of us are standing out here and we don't even know one another. I don't know your name. You don't know my name. Some of you I've never met before, and that should not be. I I should know who my neighbors is. I should know who lives in my community. I should know what my community stands for. It shouldn't.
Oh, hopefully I won't get arrested tonight. No, this is LAPD. They do not have a sacred yellow slinky.
Hey, you guys know about BLM? Yeah, we got our own BLM, okay? When I say black lives, you say MAGA. Black lives, MAGA. Black lives, MAGA. Black lives, MAGA. Black lives, MAGA.
Do kettlebell, that's not calisthenics, but lots of burpees. I'm gonna film the people filming the police. Another night. Another night in Los Angeles.
Hey, Andy, everybody take a step back, please. Cool. I will give you all cards and we're all fine. You're cool, man.
Get out of endless foreign wars. They never end. We will maintain America's unrivaled military might, and we will ensure peace through strength. That's what we have.
Ask the cop how he's doing. Okay. How you doing, officer? Here's to a peaceful night. Gave me a nod. So what's occurring right now is that there's a police line there. Well, sorry, there's a police line there. And this is on Aliso Street. They may be trying to prevent people from getting on the 101, perhaps. And the protest is over there by the District Attorney's Office. This is the District Attorney's Office, the Hall of Justice of Los Angeles. And the protesters are placing the tombstones of the individuals who were killed by the police over there. And the people over here are largely press and streamers and photographers, and you know, we're all press. So yep. Welcome to the machine. Yeah. Interesting point there, I'm a statist. Yeah, so this is a pretty big
Hey guys,
march.
we're gonna head back this way.
And I get like it's been a peaceful protest, like no smashing, no burning, no looting.
Hey, let's go back.
I mean, this is about a statement. It's making a statement with these tombstones.
Fall back, don't turn your back.
And
They waiting on us. Go! Let's go, we're ready to go.
I don't feel like this is personally. I don't see why this is necessary.
Pull back. Pull back. Pull back.
Hey. Well, fine. Going well. I'll see you tomorrow. See you at the office. See you at the office. Yeah.
Excited for another Hollywood protest.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Indeed.
It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, buckets of fun. Hollywood Boulevard. How you doing, officer? Huh? How are you doing? Don't want to talk? Okay. Police information there, 2 columns. Have a good night, Sarge. cops in formation. They get in formation before they do things like bull rushes. If you have just tuned in, this is a police line at Aliso and Broadway or something like that. And I've been streaming. My name is Precious, and I've been streaming a peaceful protest. No smashing and burning and looting. Blah blah. None of that shit. Spring Street. Yeah, I don't mind Captain G's saying that my band name sucks. I mean, I think it's a name that's ripe for parody in many ways, and I knew that when I chose that. Parody, sarcasm, silliness. The marches.
I don't know. Are there Armenians? Nothing that I know. I think they.
use your EDD money. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. EDD, unemployment, my friend.
Freedom. Freedom is all inclusive. Freedom is all inclusive. We love you. God bless you. Be nice. Be nice to people. Don't be like the left. What happened? Everyone went this way. They were supposed to go down Rodeo.
It'll be some ginger in there, tiny bit.
Thanks, Rebecca. Hi. Hi. Can I get a cheeseburger when you're ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. What kind of condiments do you guys have?
Just mustard, mayo, ketchup.
I'll take it all, please. I don't know if I do it myself or not.
Moki Gross says politics was more about the Vietnam era in the 60s. I'm grievously ignorant about what politics was about in the 60s. All I know is that it was illegal for my parents to have been married in the 60s. I'm mixed race, and mixed race marriage was illegal in much of the country until I think around 30 years ago. Jungle Baba says, I'm licking and liking you. I approve. Moki Grossi says mixed race marriages were legal in 1967. I forget if that was the Virginia ruling. There was a Virginia court case about interracial marriage. I think that might be the one you're talking about. I'm not sure it was legal at a state level though, everywhere. Catherine Young says, hey Precious, it's always good to see you out. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you're appreciating the stream, please donate. A little $ in the chat box, and your donations directly support this. I also have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Donate that way as well.
The background.
Please attend. Please attend. And we love you guys so much. This is my home. Baby John, this is my home. No one's gonna take away my freedom from here. I will fight to the death to be here. Because I deserve to be here. I have the right to be here. I've got a business here. I've had a daughter who's gone through school here. I'm not going to let anyone take away my right to be free. And neither should you. Your family matters. Family first. You know, and there's a lot of history that people just really don't understand. They don't understand about the marches of the Ku Klux Klan. They just don't understand. But I lived through that. I've lived in the South and I watched people being lynched. I've done that. I've seen that. I'm not tolerant of that anymore. No. At all. I'm not going to tolerate it. No way. Especially not here. I have fought for my country. I believe in my country, but I believe in the people who make up our community to understand how important it is to utilize that voice you got and say, no more. No more. not here.
Not here.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Is there anyone who would like to come up and speak? Because after we leave here, we're going to march. Anyone is more than welcome to come up to the mic.
We have some young people here that I know that they have something they want to say. But I can tell you that whenever we silence our youth, we're in danger. We're in danger. Their voices need to be heard. Amari, come on up here. You too, don't you be over there, bring yourself. That's right. That's right, because we need to hear what our future got to say about this.
What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? So, my name's Amari Clark. I've lived on the island for 10 years. Been in the school district for 10 years. And I'm pretty happy to say that people are, like, finally starting to change. Like, the 10 years I was here, I've dealt with racism at the school districts, like people asking to touch my hair, or people like walking up and be like, you're naturally good at this because you're black. It's like, no. So, yes, well, when we came over here and we protested right after George Floyd's death, it was really comforting to see like everybody united here. And that was probably one of the first times that I've seen this on Bainbridge Island. I've seen it in small groups, yeah, but to see so many people come over and support one cause was amazing. So, yeah, I want to thank you guys all for that. And that's all I got to say. What do you want me to say?
What do you want to say? Whatever, say whatever you want.
I moved here like 2 years ago, and I noticed like differences. Like Mari said, people wanted to touch my hair all the time, and that's like one of the reasons why I cut my hair. Because people always told me like, oh, I like your hair, but like they don't know what I do to my hair. Like, yeah, I've noticed a lot of change since like first year I moved here, and then now people notice that there's actual people going through things. So yeah, that's it.
I'm watching Husband Heroes stream.
As an American, I'm offended by that. It's American to fucking protest. It's not American to threaten violence against people that are protesting peacefully. Fuck. The Girl Simmer one says, don't Antifa burn the American flag.
Stop, right here.
That would tell me they hate America. I don't know what the fuck Antifa is, okay? That's bullshit. Antifa is basically a bullshit fucking lie made up by the damn media to demonize protests in this country. It's a joke. Antifa is a joke among protesters. They make fun of it. They make fun of it because it's such bullshit. Soup for my family. I'm serious. Like every single protester I know makes fun of the phrase Antifa because it's just bullshit. The FBI came out And know who they said were the #1 threat domestically? It's white supremacists. Not fucking Antifa. There's no Antifa organization.
Don't know the route, unfortunately. Oh, the route is really pretty.
Catherine Young says, I used to make up ridiculously unbelievable claims about Antifa in stream chats until I realized that patriots actually believe them. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by patriot. Like, I consider all these people out here to be patriotic. There's nothing wrong with disliking us.
Dude, you gotta go straight to the rough man.
You support a pedophile! I know where you work! You know where you work! I know where you
But yeah, they're a bunch of pussies. Hey, you're not Antifa, right?
Let's hit him with the cane!
Yeah, Alexi Anard says, I think there are patriots in quotes. And I agree. Hey, Alexi Anard, do you want to be moderator for the evening? I passed through the wrench. So in general, time out people that are being hateful or low effort trolling. I like, you know what I like, entertaining trolling and civil disagreement. The good shit. Thank you.
Hold on, guys, we gotta wait. Hold in the front. Hold on.
The reason why I don't hold or wait when people say wait because fuck that. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah. Just time them out, please. Fucking hell. Valerie Hildreth says, I love your honesty, Precious. Oh, and I love your music. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Laura? Inito Wakoche says, Lexi, get her, a troll. Get her. Sherry Jystad says, I support the silent majority. I'm not sure really what you mean, Sherry. I've heard that phrase, and I disagree with the meaning of that phrase. I think most people in this country in general are pretty silent, and they don't loudly complain about stuff. Or they're just not loud. Those people just do their own thing and don't want to be bothered, live their own lives. As for what the current meaning, which is like Republicans, like I think that's like the majority of the country is Republican. That's total bullshit. Anyways, who gives a fuck if the majority of the country is?